Robert?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for taking my call at a short notice.
No problem.
All right, let's get down to business. Congratulations on Antonio Margarito getting his license in Texas. And what's your thoughts on that?
Texas did the right thing. He had his suspension in California for a year. The year went by. He didn't fight. He respected the decision that California had made. And, now this fight is happening. So, I believe that California should have done the same thing, but they decided not to. So that's why Bob Arum, Top Rank went to Texas and having the fight there.
And you're one of the top trainers in the game right now. Tell me why you decided to take on Antonio Margarito, who was coming off a very controversial situation. And do you really believe that he had no clue regarding those hand wraps from Capetillo?
That's the reason I did it, because see if you fought before and if you train fighters, you know how the system works. People could comment and could say that that he's a cheater and he should have known. Well, I fought 37 professional fights, and I had my father was my trainer, but at the beginning of my career, I had another person wrapping my hands. Not one single time did I question the wrapping. I never asked what's in the wraps. Can I feel? Can I see what's going on? Not one single time. 37 fights. And I didn't question. Now that I'm a trainer, I'm trained, from world championship fights in Steven Levano and Brian Deloria, Nonito Donaire, Joan Guzman. I've rapped so many times, and again, not one single fighter has ever asked me or has ever questioned me. What's in the wraps? Can I see the wrapping? Can I see what you're using? Not one single time have they asked. So that's why when Margarito's manager approached me, I wanted to help him out. I wanted to be part of the team, because I knew all this controversy around him was not good for him. So I wanted to see if maybe my reputation, maybe the way I work, I've never been in any conflict or anything. I thought that would help out. Obviously it did not help here in California, but I know that little by little, we'll get back, with good wins and good performances, people will come back to believe in them, and believe that that there is a possibility that the fighter does not know what's going on in the hand wraps, when the trainer is wrapping them.
Let's talk about that whole California hearing thing. They brought up the training and the sparring license over at your gym in California. Can you talk to us more about that? Is that something common that they do?
You know what? This is the first time I heard about it, and everybody I've talked to, all the reporters, all the trainers, everybody's just laughing about that, because it's something they just brought up. Obviously they were prepared and they already knew that they weren't going to license him. They just wanted to, make us feel bad, with the laws that they presented to us, which, like I said, not one single person there knew about it, and I'm pretty sure not one single person in the whole state of California knew about it. About having to have a license to spar. It's just, I guess they were prepared for that, and they already knew their decision. They just, I don't even know why they had them show up when they already knew their decision. But hey, they did that. So, now it looks like, here in California, it's going to take another year before he could even go in front of them again.
Talk to us about Antonio right now. How's Antonio doing? And have you guys started any training at all for the Pacquiao fight?
Margarito never stops training. He after his fights, he takes a few days off, maybe a week off, but then he goes back to running and back to the gym right away. He's still not training in my gym yet. We start our press conference on Tuesday here in LA, and then we go to New York, finish up in Texas. But following that's when we'll start training camp, which will be 10 weeks before the fight. I think that's more than enough. We have Brandon Rios fighting Saturday the 11th in Las Vegas. So we'll be working for a week before that, and then we'll go to the fight in Vegas, and then after Brandon's fight, then we'll continue here in Oxnard training for the fight.
And there's this sentiment out there by some fans that's almost like they're writing Margarito off against Pacquiao. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, I personally think it's going to be a war, and in no means is Pacquiao a sure win against Margarito.
That's what. See, like I said, after what happened with with Margarito and all the hand rap thing, people just don't like. A lot of people just don't like him or just don't like what he did, so they just want they just don't give him any chance. They think that that's why he was winning his fight. Well, what I learned from Margarito, last time he was with me, he's a hard worker. He trains like if it was his first world title opportunity. He trains harder than anybody. He runs, man. He's unbelievable the way he runs and in the gym. So that's going to be a big advantage because he'll be ready for the fight. Plus, I've been watching a lot of Manny Pacquiao's fights since his first losses to when he lost to Morales to his last few wins. I've been studying him every day, and so I honestly see a very big chance of us pulling it off. Margarito's a big man. He's got a big heart. He's got condition. He's got he's got a good chin up. Even though he lost to Mosley, people think that Mosley throw him up. Well, people don't know. And the way I see Margarito, he had to come back to 140. He had a hard time, and just walking into the ring, you could see his face wasn't Margarito. Against Mosley. I think right now Margarito would be beat Mosley.
Mm-hmm. Right on. And what do you think is Margarito's best chance in beating Pacquiao? What does he have that would give Pacquiao a hard time?
Oh, Margarito has he's got the strength, the power. He's hungry to be the best and to prove everybody wrong. He's a bigger man. I know that he will get hit. Mm-hmm. But he's gonna keep coming and coming, and Pacquiao will get tired of just having Margarito on top, on him and landing good shots, and eventually, you start landing the good shots and start breaking them down.